we have here on the screen is an image, a photograph of a 2 shilling note. It's one of the Hay internment camp notes dating from 1941. This particular one has a serial number which is E40446. These notes are really very valuable in this day and age, but at the time they had just a fairly low denomination. What we want to look at first is some of the detail. If you look carefully around the outside here, you'll see barbed wire. And in that barbed wire, if you look very carefully, you'll see the words "We are here because we are here." Because it's an old song that was sung at the time at the camps, but it's also sung to the tune of Auld Lang Syne. Quite an interesting play on words, but it's good that they did this. This was a particular masterpiece of work by George Telcher, who was an internee and who was Austrian, and I think at one stage he was involved in the design of Austrian currency. What's very special about it is the way that he has incorporated various anti-copying techniques, so there'll be less of a likelihood of someone actually copying these notes and using them. First of all, let's take a good close look at this note. I'm going to zoom in a little here. And I want to look in particular at this column on the right hand side of the note. I might just make it a little larger, a little smaller rather, and you should be able to see that those little lines that appear to be bars are in fact numbers, sets of numbers and letters in a strip. So it's left and right, and also top and bottom inside this area here, and it's number after number after number. Extraordinary. Look at the accuracy, and this was all hand done, all handwritten. Amazing. What else we can look at whilst we're at the top here? A closer look maybe at these letters. So I'll zoom in again, and you can see that what from a distance appear like black lines running through each of the letters, shade lines. When you get close, they are in fact again sets of numbers and letters. It's quite stunning in the detail. We might go a little bit higher and see what we can't see. Just adjust this. May just be a little bit too far, but you can see the outlines. I might just bring it back a tad, and you can see letters and numbers running through in what we thought were shade lines. They're not. They're numbers and letters, all handwritten. And it isn't just those black lines that had them, because if you look carefully, very carefully, you'll see that they're also here. Amazing, amazing, amazing that they did all of this by hand in the first instance and created plates from them. And from those plates they produced, I think, about 12,000 notes in total across the three denominations. Right across, and also at the top of some of these letters, I'll see if we can find some that we can point out to you. Very faintly you can see that there are letters and numbers that form the outline as well as the interior. Oh, there's probably a little bit better in there, you might be able to see it. Absolutely stunning work. Let's go down the page now, and we're going to look at some of these signatures, but we want to look at this one over here first, and we'll do some close-ups on a separate clip that will show just where we're going to find writing within those signatures. You might just be able to make some out here and here and here try and bring it down a fraction more. It is quite complex. It's quite difficult to see. There's a very, very small writing. This is sub 1 millimeter. And that's the end of this particular clip. And the date today is the 22nd of August 2019. 3.5 years since I first looked at these notes, and we're just getting to understanding the amazing craftsmanship that went into it. But this writing that's inside the signature is the same type exactly as we found in verse 70. That's the poem or the verse from the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, verse 70, that was supposedly written by Justin, it was someone called Justin, but was it Jessica? Big question, big question. Great, hope you've enjoyed this, and look forward to catching up with you shortly again with some more information on the signatures.